to Shamrock, my friend. Built this town in 1910. Blessed with the luck of the Irishman. Beginning of the rainbow starts right here, my friend. There's a little pot of gold all over this town. Right here's where people won't settle down. Old Boomtown full of life, folks work hard day and night. Cars pass by here all the time. They would leave with a smile and the skies would shine. Then one day tragedy came. Everyone packed up, moved away. Welcome to Shamrock, my friend. Built this town in 1910. That's with the luck of the Irishman. Beginning of the rainbow starts right here, my friend. There's a little pot of gold all over this town. Right here's where people won't settle down. Old town's all boarded up. No one lives around here anymore. Town's a little weather, but the love's still here. We'll even share a little bit of Irish cheer. There's not much to spread around, but you're always welcome right here in our town. Welcome to Shamrock, my friend.
Get up, get up, get up in Jesus' name. The Lord is calling daily to those who would be saved. Don't go down defeated while victory's here to claim. Get up, get up, get up in Jesus' name. At the gate called Beautiful, they're laid out in the street. A poor and lonely beggar who was crippled in his feet. As John and Peter passed him, they saw his need was bad. They had no gold or silver, but they gave him what they had. Get up, get up, get up in Jesus' name. The Lord is calling daily to those that would be saved. Don't go down defeated while victory's here to claim. Get up, get up, get up in Jesus' name. In the days we live in, there's evil everywhere. The body seems discouraged and overcome with fear. Well, God is needing soldiers to get out of the pews and take a hold of the power that John and Peter used. Get up, get up, get up in Jesus' name. The Lord is calling daily to those who would be saved. Don't go down defeated while victory's here to claim. Get up, get up, get up in Jesus' name. Get up, get up, get up in Jesus' name. Get up in Jesus' name. Get up, get up, get up, get up in Jesus. Get up, get up, get up, get up. In His
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Hey guys, I'm sorry for the delay and stuff like that. I'm trying to get the lights up and everything like that. I had to update my computer and stuff. Hello, Sister Lita. How you doing? Hi, Brother Calvin. How you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Hi, Glenda. How you doing? It's just amazing to see everybody on here. I had some technical difficulties and stuff like that. Don't pay attention to little mama in the background and everything like that. She's excited and everything like that. She went to school all week. I thank God for that and everything and stuff like that. And I just want to talk about some things that's going on in the churches. I've been seeing documentaries about Jehovah's Witnesses sitting up there having problems with kids being raped in the church and stuff like that. If you're in a church and you see a kid or you hear something about a kid being raped in the church, you need to sit there and call local officials and not sweep it under the rug. It's too many times, too many churches are sitting up there wanting to hide sex abuse scandals and stuff like that. You know, when a kid come and say that they're being raped or being touched inappropriately in the church, we have people who will not sit there and go to local authorities and just brush it underneath the rug. And then we wait like about 20 years later, we find out about a dozen kids that left this church and got shunned because of it. If my daughter was getting raped and I went to a pastor or priest and they told me to not go to authority, I would leave the church. I would call 911 myself. Because we as people, we have to be protectors of our kids on social media, in the church, in the schools. We got too many predators in the schools and in the churches preying on young kids. And it's time for pastors and deacons and ministers and children ministries to sit there and recognize that and to do the right thing and to contact proper authorities. I'm still feeling bad slowly at a time. Yeah. I remember I had COVID a week ago and I thought it would never end. And then my daughter, she got COVID and then it just seemed like it would never end and stuff. But my asthma flared up after COVID left and everything like that. But I'm grateful and thankful to God that we are healed and we're doing better. Like I was saying, we need to do a better job in the churches to sit there and do. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Miss Lisa. How are you guys doing today? Do a better job in caring for our kids. If our kids come home from school, if they come from church, if they go to a park or something, it's our duty to sit there and contact local authorities and sit there and tell them what's happening and everything like that. Let's get on today with enough said about that. I'm gonna talk about some stories. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Dallas Sting is based off of a soccer team that traveled to China to compete international teams, and they defeated several major teams in the tournament. Well, Michael McConaughey starred in the movie. Well, it got canceled for some reason because people were complaining about it. So hopefully the naysayers can sit up there and not, get this movie canceled, because I really want to see the show and everything like that. McDonald's or in the UK the will stop will stop doing orders and taking and having the restaurants open in order for the Queen's funeral on Monday. So if you live in the UK, be on the lookout. You can't get no Happy Meals. They're going to be closed all throughout the UK in honor of the Queen. Texas man gets life in prison for killing a cop. I'm doing all I can and rest and drink a lot of fluid and take it easy. Yeah. Former Argentinian president was killed. Bernia Uverte has sent a text message, according to prosecutors, claiming that she told her partner to kill the former Argentinian president. This woman needs to sit there and be behind bars for what she did to that Argentinian president, vice president. That is sad that you can't sit up there and be a former vice president or of any leader, and somebody wants to come after you and kill you. A woman was attacked by a python as she was leaving the office of the National Park office. It's sad. Now I want to talk about something else. What do y'all think about California banning gas vehicles? I mean, I think it's pathetic and it's wrong, and they need to reverse that. And these electric cars, it's not going to sit there. Shh. The electric cars, excuse me, guys, that I've seen have already caught fire and stuff like that. So I don't think that the electric cars is the answer to our problems. Shh. You can't have it up loud, baby, because Facebook will mute me. So I'm taking it one day at a time, one step at a time. And like, I want to apologize for being late because my computer was updating, and then it had to update the drivers and everything else. And I tried to get on and everything else, and it was hard for me to get on and everything like that. So please bear with me. So how's everybody's Thursday? I can't believe we're Thursday. I don't know why it says Sunday. Let me change that real quick. I knew I forgot something. It just seems like I've been attacked all week through my body and everything like that, and the things that are going on. I had to call my bank to sit up there and get some money back because I ordered something and they double charged me. So that was another heckle that I had to do and stuff like that. Let me scoot back a little bit so you guys can see me. If I sound a little off and everything like that, it's because my allergies and stuff is messing up. So please bear with me. So I can't believe September. We got 2 more weeks, guys. 2 more weeks of September, and it will be October. If you like this video, I put Thursday. I changed it. Yep, I changed it. It said Sunday, but I changed it to Thursday. Sorry. And I just feel like some people basically, how do I put this? feel like women should be quiet and not um, talk to their male friends or warn their friends about something. I want to give you an example. I, a couple weeks ago, went to the pharmacy to go pick up some medication for myself. I walked into the store, said hi to the people up front, waved to them. Was on my way to the back. I seen feet. I thought that it was a worker back there. Come to find out there was a man laying there. Something told me, oh, you shouldn't sit there and say nothing. It'll be fine. They'll find him and stuff like that. And on the other hand, something was pulling me on my right. You have that voice telling you, you better say something because it's going to be on your conscience. I decided to scream with all my might. There's a man on the floor. I got all the workers back in the pharmacy said, what? I said, there's a man laying on the floor. They looked, they said he was just standing here just a while ago. Stop, Serenity. So they checked him out and stuff. Mind you, my mom, she's out in the parking lot. And so my mom seen the emergency squad, the fire chief, and the fire trucks pull up. And my mom's sitting there looking around and stuff. And I hear my mom's calling my name, are you all right? Is this for you? And they said, no, it's not for her. It's for a man that fell. What I'm trying to say is I felt like God wanted me to sit there and get this man some help. I felt like if I didn't, that would have been on my conscience, So don't feel like God can use a woman or a child. God can use both. He used David and everything like that. But anyways, we haven't been going. We're going to have another talk show, but it's going to be on DJ. I'm filling in for DJ Calvin tomorrow because DJ Calvin is sick. So it's going to be the DJ Calvin and Keita talk show, but it's just going to be me taking over because he's still sick and everything like that. So from now on, when he's sick and he can't do a talk show, I'll be filling in for him. So look out for me tomorrow at the same time, 6 p.m. Central Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, 09/16/2022. I just can't believe that they're already having Halloween decorations and stuff out. I've been seeing advertisements for decorations and stuff like that. I know a lot of people have been wanting their pumpkin spice and this and that and the other. So we'll have to see. So far the temperatures are kind of cool, but it's been kind of hot today. So tomorrow I hope it'll be better. Like I said, my daughter did go to school all week and everything like that. She is making great progress and everything like that. The teacher said that she's trying to communicate with the kids doing sign language and stuff like that. So that's a good sign for her and everything else. I just hope that we can get this AAC device trial started sooner, but we had to sit there and wait for the lady who did the evaluation to make her evaluation sound like she needed it. Yes, and the dollar store, speaking of the dollar store, and Dollar Tree is not the dollar store and Dollar Tree that we had when we was growing up. I mean, it's getting expensive. Stuff is getting expensive. It ain't $1 no more. $2, $5. I seen a pair of headphones that look like this for $8 when it used to be $5 and $4 at the dollar store. It's getting ridiculous. Baby girl, don't do that. You're gonna fall and stuff like that. Just making sure Facebook ain't going after me because of my talk show and everything like that. It's like I said, it's not the same anymore. You know, back in the day, you could get stuff for $1.25. I remember hearing stories growing up. I don't know about you all who are around the 40s and the 30 and 20-year-old age. Grandparents and were talking about candy used to be 5 cent, 10 cent, a quarter, a dime. Now candy's an arm and a leg. $30 for a big bag of Halloween candy. Some of it's $40 for a big bag of candy, depending on where you get it. You know, it's getting ridiculous. They need to bring the prices down and stuff like that. So I just hope that you guys are having a fabulous day and you got to work on time and you're getting off of work and stuff like that. Sorry I came on late and everything like that. But it's been good to seeing everybody and stuff like that. You know, my daughter had a teacher come out for early Head Start, and she made a person, not a gingerbread man, person. So my daughter is eye coordinated, you know, with her colors and stuff. She can tell difference between green and blue and stuff like that, but she's still having trouble with a red apple and a red bell pepper. I remember I was cooking, either me or my mom was cooking something, and she basically said, "Apple." I was like, "No, baby, that's not an apple." And she said, "Thank you." What, Calvin? Today, buy a girlfriend, it costs $14.75, but it used to be free. Oh Lord, if I was a man and it cost $14.75 for a girlfriend, I surely wouldn't want her. They can have. I keep my $14.75 in a heartbeat. Thank you, Glenda, so much. You know, how are my Canadian friends and stuff like that? Oh, you know, it's just not us Americans that are dealing with high prices. I know that, you know, some Canadians and now in Europe, because of the war in Russia decided to sit there and cut off the gas and stuff for the rest of Europe. I think the other European countries were foolish enough to sit there and think that Mother Russia was very friendly and stuff like that. Putin, God's gonna get Putin. There's no God in Putin at all. This man wants to revive the Soviet Union. We don't want the Soviet Union to be revived. We want it dead and gone. Y'all lost Ukraine. Now I read that Ukraine basically is getting back their territories 1 inch by inch, and now the Russians are on their running like little chickens back towards Russia. So we need to sit there and pray for our Christians that are over in Ukraine and in Russia as well. You know, the Russian people don't want the war, but yet they're being jailed because they're being outspoken. And I want to say this: if you are a leader of a country and you don't like criticism, you shouldn't be running a country. Period. You have to take criticism. You know, I don't like taking criticism, but I have to deal with it anyway. Baby, you can't keep getting up and down. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Let's fix this. Yeah, meat is getting expensive, you know. It's just sad and pathetic that people would go and do what they're doing, you know, to, you know, gouge prices and gas prices and stuff like that. You know, they need to come down with prices. But back what I was saying, they you know, we in the United States are lucky that we live in a country where we can sit there and go to a house of worship without the police or the military kicking our door in and putting us in prison because we are worshiping God and stuff like that. There are people in different places like Communist China that is dealing with that right now. Hopefully, I don't get it censored by that. But there's a lot of Christians in different countries that people are not aware of. Everybody thinks that in the Middle East, there's nothing but Muslims. In northern Iraq, there are Christians. There's Iranians. If you read in the Old Testament, the Iranians are there. I've been listening to some of their music on YouTube and stuff, and it's pretty cool and stuff. There are Christians in Iraq who and also Muslims coming to Christ, but they're being killed because they aren't renouncing their faith and they don't want to be Muslim anymore. And I think that's sad. You know, we're pretty lucky here in the United States. There are also Christians in Lebanon. I'm not saying who said this, but somebody came to me and complained about the American Idol, about a Lebanese American winning America's Got Talent. And I tried to explain to this person, Lebanon is not just a country full of Muslims. In southern Lebanon, there are Christians. We as Americans need to broaden our horizon. We're not just the only Christians out there. There are a lot of Christians worldwide that you and I probably never heard of before. But anyways, getting off that subject, who is ready for cooler weather? I am ready for cooler weather, but not where it's snowing and stuff. I remember it was raining the other day, and my daughter said, "It's snowing." I'm like, "No, baby, it's not snowing. It's raining." So I'm trying to teach her some words. I mean, she can say some words, but getting back to her, she can't go up to a police officer and say, "Hey, my name is Serenity, and I live at such and such street." So because she can't say that quite yet, they're not willing to label her verbal. She can talk. Nonverbal autistic kids can't talk. They just use sign language and their talking device to communicate and stuff like that. So I like fall. I don't like it when it gets too cold. When it gets too cold, then oh Lord, then your pipes get to freezing and stuff. That's what I don't like. I got a funny story to tell you. My light switch over here by the door wasn't working, so the maintenance man was in the apartment in my house, and he came in. He said, "Oh, it's not wired right," so he wiggled the wires loose and rewired them correctly. And then he decided to leave. Well, I'm going to get some extra wire. Well, what happened was the wire, something told me, go sit there and press the button to turn on the wall, the light switch on the wall. And I turned it on. And I said, "I'll be." And he said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "The light switch works." He said, "Well, I'll be." He said, "If you have any more problems, just contact me and let me know." So far, so good. It's been working and everything. What happened was the way they had it wired, the socket was still running. It wasn't shutting off part of the socket by the light switch. So I think that's why our electric has been so high because of that and stuff like that. So I ordered my daughter a hoodie and everything like that, so hopefully she'll get it and everything like that. Football season and everything like that, the Saints did win. I thought they were going to lose this past Sunday, but they won. The Bengals, they lost. So I just hope that this week the Saints will win and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get to some comments. I don't know. I don't know why I'm rocking back and forth. I'm probably a little nervous or something like that. Um, you know how Facebook can be. For those who didn't know and didn't watch, my show got attacked by Facebook. They tried to go after me by playing Sheila Bazaar's music, Ain't Got Time for You Devil. So when I go on break, I got a I've got a sign thing that says I don't have time for Facebook. No, I'm not doing the PP dance. I ain't got time for Facebook or anything like that. So we're gonna go on break and everything like that, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Is this, and I'll play Sister Sheila. Hopefully I don't get muted.
One night while I was sleeping, there was presence in my room. I looked down at the foot of my bed and there stood Mr. Blue. He tried to put his fear on me, but I heard him start to weep. When I spoke the name of Jesus, then I went right back to sleep. Ain't got time for you, devil. Don't waste your time on me. Don't waste your time on me. Ain't got time for you, devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me. Ain't got time for you, devil. Don't waste your time on me. Don't waste your time on me. Ain't got time for you, devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me. Well, the devil's like a lion, roaming to and fro, seeking whom he may devour and trying to steal my soul. But the Lion of Judah is in me, have nothing now to fear. Satan, you have lost control, so get on out of here. Ain't got time for you, devil. Don't waste your time on me. Don't waste your time on me. Ain't got time for you, devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me. Ain't got time for you, devil. Don't waste your time on me. Don't waste your time on me. Ain't got time for you, devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me. Well, the devil is a liar, and the truth he cannot tell. So when he says he's got you, just send him back to hell. Jesus was the devil. He showed him who was boss. Took keys of death, hell, and the grave, and said, "Look what you've lost." Well, the devil's not too smart, you know, showing up at every turn. I just smile and go on by, see the devil never learn. Ain't got time for you, devil. Don't waste your time on me. Ain't got time for you, devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me. Ain't got time for you, devil. Don't waste your time on me. Ain't got time for you, devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me. Well, the devil is a liar, and the truth he cannot tell. So when he says he's got you, just send him back to hell. Jesus was the devil. He showed him who was boss. Took keys of death, hell, and the grave, and said, "Look what you've lost." Well, the devil's not too smart, you know, showing up at every turn. I just smile and go on by, see the devil never learns. Ain't got time for your devil. Don't waste your time on me. Ain't got time for your devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me. Ain't got time for your devil. Don't waste your time on me. Ain't got time for your devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me. Ain't got time for your devil. 'Cause Jesus lives in me.
She lives down on 5th and Main, blocks from the cafe where she'll start her day again. 8 long hours pay so few. There's a lonely pillow on her bed to tell her troubles to, but she'll smile when she walks into the room. She'll keep it bottled up inside till she opens to the moon. That's when she cries. She'll face another day, 2 hungry mouths to feed, 1 loaf of bread until she's paid. And she cries often when they pray. Hard times bring joy to the girls, and with them she's living in a perfect world. The bills just seem to multiply. The landlord gives her 1 more week. She'll often wonder why. She sits and thinks through the night. Will there ever be a better page to the story of her life? But she'll smile when she walks into the room. She'll keep it bottled up inside till she opens to the moon. That's when she cries. She'll face another day, 2 hungry mouths to feed, 1 loaf of bread until she's paid. And she cries often when they pray. Hard times bring joy to the girls, and with them she's living in a perfect world. That's when she cries. She'll face another day, 2 hungry mouths to feed, 1 loaf of bread until she's paid. And she cries often when they pray. Hard times bring joy to the girls, and with them she's living in a perfect world.
Yes, in a perfect world, in Him. And this is Him. We live in a perfect world in God, and this world is not perfect. We are conquerors through Him. And if you seen that it says don't have time for your Facebook, I want to see this. Ain't got time for your Facebook. Don't waste your time on me. That it goes to Facebook, sending them muting people on their StreamYard videos and stuff like that. See, I can sing, I can hold a note and stuff like that. Lately, the talk shows that I've seen have not threatened anybody, have not called anybody out. But for some reason, Facebook has been targeting me and DJ Calvin when we do our talk shows. But we are here to let Facebook know we do not have time for you, Facebook. We don't have time for your algorithms. It's not about copyrights of the music. I had to sit there and hurry up real quick and go after my group and stuff like that. See, she's sitting there for talking. She started talking and everything like that. But let me tell you something. I may get loud, I may get proud and stuff like that, but we're gonna get into some things tonight. Let me go to my list. I am using StreamYard. If what I said about churches or anything like that, if I had said that on Facebook Live itself, Facebook would have came after me and said it was against the community standards for what I was saying. This is DJ Calvin. He's the owner of AwesomeHitRadio.com. And this is Skyline Hosting Skyline/hosting. If you just put www.skylinehosting.com, it's not going to show up. You got to put the slash into it. This is DJ Jerry. He comes on Tuesdays, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time, 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I am the Awesome Hit Radio manager. I'm the one who does the posts for not only the radio station, but I also do posts for the talk show that I do with DJ Calvin, which is on Mondays and Fridays, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But then again, the DJ Calvin and Keita Talk Show will be coming on tomorrow on normal time, but without DJ Calvin. I will be filling in for him, and I'll be doing some fun stuff. I won't be talking about church. I'll be talking about some fun stuff. I won't be talking about my daughter or anything like that. So I hope that, you guys stay tuned for that and everything like that. Miss Pat, she was in the other talk show that I did. Hopefully Miss Pat will come in and everything like that. She is the assistant manager promoter. She sits there and does the posts and stuff. Keep her in your prayers. She's not feeling good. This is Janita. She also needs our prayers and stuff like that. She's an awesome hit radio manager promoter. This is Yakita Shaner Facebook page. I have to redo that picture because I have a new picture on there and stuff like that. If you're not hooked to that, I know a lot of people came to me during the week. Oh, we got friend requests from you. That is me. I'm not a scammer. I'm legit. The reason why I have this account is because this group is attached to the Yakita Shaner page. Miss Famous Lil Momma. I have not been going on there. I promise you guys that I will try to go on there sometime tomorrow before the DJ Calvin and Keita Talk Show. Then I have the Powerful Prayer group on Facebook. This is private. You will start to see Brother Andy Bass's morning ministry for his with his group in there. And you also will see it in Keita's prayer corner. The Country Family Hour. If you want to be a part of that, you can sit there and be a part of that. This is my YouTube channel and stuff. If you want to be a part, because I am streaming on YouTube and I am streaming on the Keita Shaner page. And stuff like that. Here's Calvin Blanco's email address, calvinblanco17@gmail. If you're an artist and you want your music to be heard on the awesomehitradio.com, please get a hold of him and send it an MP3. This is his YouTube channel and everything like that. If you want to be a part of that, you can sit there and be a part of that. What was I doing? Oh, I have an email address. If there's any artists that want to sit there and send me any music, mine is Keita Shaner 85@outlook.com. So please sit there and send your music out because I love to play it on my talk show and stuff like that. And if I don't like it, I can sit there and send it to DJ Calvin and he can play it. We have Brother Andy Bass, who is currently, or he may be off of his 50 state Jubilee Revival, he comes on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That would be 6 p.m. Central Time for all you Central Time folks. If you want to sit there and be a part of his show, there's Roger Adams. Sorry, that's a dog barking. This Old Hat is still available. You can sit there, get it on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, Tidal, stuff like that. Um, Sister Sheila, Sister Shelly Mayfield, she does her jewelry on her show, a Shelly Blinging Jewels live show and album and stuff. Um, and that's all that I have for right now. Let me get off of here. And I just want to say I am so thankful and blessed to have Sheila Bazaar as my mentor and stuff like that. I'm gonna reach out to her. You guys need to pray for her and stuff like that. She had a mini stroke. She's not feeling well, but she brought on a powerful message. She said that God can use anybody, regardless of their age, regardless of their sex, their creed, anything. If you put your trust in God, then everything will work out fine. So Sheila Bazaar, she's very amazing, and I love her so much. She's very encouraging. I love Sheenan too. Sheenan Ford is another one that I really like and enjoy and stuff like that. That's Tom and Jerry. You know, if you guys are wondering what she's doing, she's watching Tom and Jerry and stuff. That's why she's making noise. She's sitting right beside me and stuff like that. So far so good. I haven't got any notifications about Facebook and everything like that. So that's a good plus, and I'm excited and everything like that. So I know it's getting late and stuff like that, but I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer and talk to you and everything like that. So and just wait to see if anybody else will come in and everything and talk and stuff like that. It's a good day. It's a good evening and stuff like that. Got a lot done and with my daughter and stuff like that. Got her in and off the bus and stuff like that. No accidents or anything like that. I'm just grateful and blessed, beyond blessed, for what everything has happened to me. You know, I know God's behind it and everything like that. A lot of people didn't know that I could sing a little bit, but I did sing a little bit tonight. And everything like that. So let me see if I have anything that I left out of my. Oh, I don't know if y'all remember me telling you that Facebook was changing the groups to followers. Well, Facebook lied. Facebook did not change the groups to followers. It is still groups. So if you still see mine and DJ Cabin's group, sit there and just please, we're asking you to not sit there and harass the young children that are in there. We try to keep everything PG. We don't sit up there and hate on anybody in there. But if you want to sit there and start your drama and want to come in there and talk some smack and be hateful towards people, we will sit there and take you off and everything like that. So, oh boy, it's been a day and everything. I wonder how this lawsuit is going to go. Oh, and I forgot to say that R. Kelly has been convicted on federal charges of child abuse. You know, of him raping those young girls. And I am sick and tired of seeing people sit up there and say that it's the parents' fault. This man lied to them young girls to get them away from the parents. It wasn't like the parents sold their kids to him. He's a singer. I personally felt they should have got him a long time ago when he started Baby Are You Ready? When that song, most of his songs back in the 90s was for Leah, the singer. You know, Rock the Boat. What other song she sang? I forget other songs. You know, it's sad. You know that You know, that goes in hand to hand what I talked about earlier, you know, the rape and everything like that. You know, we as a whole need to sit there and come together as one and sit there, and if you see something, report it. Don't hide it underneath the rug. Don't hide it underneath the carpet. You know, you have a moral responsibility and a spiritual responsibility to protect these kids from sexual predators and stuff like that, especially on the internet, in church, at school, on the playground, wherever you may be, and stuff like that. We need to protect our kids. We need to sit there and be more aware of who they talk to and stuff like that. You know, um, we need to stop these killings and stabbings and stuff. You know, it's sad. We need to come together as one, like I was talking about on 9/11. We need to come together as one. But in order to come together as one, we need to report things to the authorities. We need to stop brushing it underneath the rug and stuff like that. You know, it's sad that, in this day and time, people are afraid to report stuff to the police because they might get shunned out of the church. If I get shunned out of a church, I don't want to be part of it. Because we're not supposed to be shunning rape victims. We're supposed to be loving towards them. We need to shun the rapists who raped them. That's who we need to shun, and stop giving the higher up priests, bishops, deacons, the slip, and shipping them to different congregations, knowing that they done wrong, and you ain't set up there and called 911 to report it. You know, it just breaks my heart that all these years, that all these rape victims had to sit there and go to court to plead their case because somebody didn't believe them. They just brushed it under the rug. We need to stop brushing stuff under the rug. Open up our eyes, to see what's going on with our kids and stuff like that. I make sure that I keep an eye on my daughter. My daughter knows how to get on regular YouTube and stuff. So I make sure that she's not on a device that is kids YouTube. Like I said before on DJ Calvin, not too long ago, maybe about 2 years ago, there was a video that was showing young kids, young toddlers, how to commit suicide. It was sad and disturbing. And I'm thankful that YouTube pulled it and apologized to the parents for that video. And I want to say this, Brother Andy is awesome and amazing. He showed last night on his talk show, his revival, Jesus getting whipped. Don't you know Facebook went after him, meeting him, and said it was against community standards? I can't believe it. They're going to have to give accountability for what they do to people on social media. They will. They have to. Enough's enough. They need to stop it. I just pray that everybody just open up their eyes and ears, and Andy's been through a lot this year. He's been through the hospital. He has people hating on him and everything like that. But with God, he brushed off them haters, and he's been going strong ever since. And that's been a testimony, a witness to me, to show me that if he can do it, I can do it. I can brush off them haters, and I can make myself stronger. And I don't have to sit up there and worry about what people say about me, or have to sit there and attack me because they don't believe in what I say and stuff like that. That don't bother me. What I say, it is truth. I'm not going to sit up here and get on here and lie to you about it. Look it up. You can go on YouTube and type in Jehovah's Witness rape victims, and there's countless stories. Just not here in the United States, but there's cases in France and the UK and Italy and stuff like that. We as church members need to be watchful eye over our kids and stuff like that. I am being watchful over my kid and everything like that. I am being prayerful with my daughter. Like today, before she got on the bus, I prayed over my daughter. I told God, thank you for letting my daughter come into my life. I appreciate that. If it wasn't for you, I could have lost my daughter when she was born. But God saw fit that she would be here and everything like that. I'm so happy to have her in my life. I don't wish that she was different than everybody else. I know she's different than everybody else, but I treat her like a human being and everything. I don't set her any different than anybody else in my family. God reconciled me and my sibling back together. We're talking on a daily basis. He messages me every morning to check and see how my daughter is doing and everything like that. I contacted my baby brother. I had a dream that something happened to my baby brother. I woke up and I was like, this is the devil. I'm going to sit there and contact my brother. And I did. I sat there and contacted me. He said, you know what? I'm glad you contact me. I'm okay. I've been working and stuff like that. Me and my siblings have become closer, better as adults than we were when we were kids. How kids are. Kids like to fight and argue and stuff like that. But we don't hardly do that anymore since we're adults. We might have disagreements and stuff like that, but we're close and everything. So I just hope that, um, we can sit there and be a light in this world. Like I always say, brush off them haters. Don't sit there and let people get to you and stuff like that. Brother Andy's a testament to that. Sister Sheila's a testament to that. People came against her because she is a woman and she talks about Jesus and stuff like that. She gave her testimony about that and said that people came against her. Oh, women aren't supposed to be preachers and stuff like that. And I like what Pastor Lizzie said. We need men to stand up in their rightful place. So we wouldn't have to worry about women stepping over men. If men would sit there and be what God would want them to be, then we wouldn't have this problem and everything. I agree with that. Men and women need to come together and raise their kids together. I know some people are single mothers and single fathers and stuff like that. And I'm sure, a lot of people view for some reason that divorce is bad. I don't think God wants people to sit there be stuck in a relationship that they have been in for so long and that there was physical and mental and spiritual abuse going on in the environment. If you have to get out of that relationship or that marriage, I plead with you, I pray over you that you will leave. And yes, I know it's hard to leave. It's hard for me to leave some of my relationships and everything like that, but I had to for the sake of my daughter, for the sake of me as well, for me physically, mentally, and spiritually. Because people can damage a person's soul, they can sit there and damage them mentally, or they can damage them physically. We need to be careful how we talk and raise our voices at people and stuff like that. We need to come together and be one and love one another and everything like that. We need to love one another and respect one another and do what we're called to be. She's watching Blimpie now. A lot of people are probably wondering how old my daughter is. She's 3 years old. She's a Valentine's baby and everything like that. So she will be 4 on Valentine's Day. And boy, let me tell you, this girl, she likes to get spoiled and everything like that. She gets spoiled a lot and everything. I normally am not on this late, but I am since everybody else hopped off and everything like that. So it's been a pleasure talking to everyone. It's been an honor to have people into my talk show and stuff. Well, I'm getting tired. She has therapy in the morning. So I'm going to sit up there and I'm going to end my talk show. I will see you guys tomorrow for the DJ Calvin and Keita talk show. Remember that it would just be me. I will not be talking about God. I'll be talking more about the talk show if I decide to go on air. If I don't decide to go on air, you guys will know. So have a good night. God bless you all. And let's get down to the music. Good night, y'all. God bless.